They've been fired for tweeting their students. They have not been fired for just having a Facebook page.
On kids, you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful of what you put out.
But you're assuming that everybody is
yes.
not that you're a pedophile. But that's what it sounds like, because if you have, I understand when you were talking about a couple of months ago about some girl who had been a stripper and then she become a teacher, and that I understood. But this is somebody blogging, whether they're blogging about what they feel about sex or food or whatever. I don't mind that, as long as you are not blogging in my school on my computer.
But if Evan is like, let's say, Evan wants to roam on the internet and
which a lot of kids do.
Types up his favorite, volunteer at school, and the guy's posting nude photos of himself. I feel like be mindful if you're working with children. I don't care if he's a mailman.
The question is, where's the source? Where's the source come from? Was it a student who found it, or was it a teacher who found it? Because sometimes adults just like throwing people under the bus because they have nothing better to do with their time.
But kids, you take the average 11-year-old. They are able to go and Google. The average child is able to go on Google and do, and if they search your name, all of your stuff comes up because you're asking people to come to your promo.
Be mindful.
That's right. That's why I have my shirt on. But little kids know me, and they don't want to see what's up in here. Now, the cast recording of Aladdin on Broadway is finally available in stores and online right now. And members of our audience, baby, y'all are getting a copy. Enjoy. We will be right back with another icon from Broadway, the fabulous Kristen Chenoweth.
You actually want the weekend to fly by, so you can save up to an incredible 88% on handbags, jewelry, and more on Must Have Monday on The View.
She's super talented, has a killer voice, and she's absolutely adorable. Please welcome back Kristen Chenoweth. Talking about how guys noticed girls' shoes. Have any had any guys come up to you, said anything about your shoes?
Look at your shoes right here.
No, but I did want to ask James if he knew who made them.
Are those Jimmy Choo?
I'm so rude! And a straight man.
I want to say happy birthday. Yesterday was your birthday. And how old did you turn? Can you tell me?
She turned 7 yesterday.
I turned 29 again. You know, the funny thing about when you're getting older is it's not very funny. It's just not.
But your body, is sick. I keep staring at you going, what do you do to work out?
You feel like a monster sitting next to Kristen. She's so tiny.
What do you do?
I've gotten hooked on something new. I don't know if y'all have ever done it.
What is it?
But I tried it yesterday. It hooked one time. But it's SoulCycle. And
but that seat in between I
know the can get a little sore, but there's a pad.
And you like the SoulCycle?
I do, and they had Musical Monday, and I went, and I just want you to know that I showed up, and there was a sign there, which upset me a little bit, but I was happy to do it. It said, "You must be this tall." And that's it. There's the picture. And it just brought back Six Flags all over again.
I would need like 10 pillows though after having a baby.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? People love you so much, Kristen. You just got back from London and you performed at the Royal Albert Hall, which is a really, really prestigious venue. You look beautiful, and you got the longest standing ovation. Now, you call this tour the Third Time's a Charm tour. What is that?
You know, a lot of times in life things happen and it prevents us from doing the one thing that we really want to do. And the first time I had a bad accident about 2 years ago and prevented me from from going. And the second time, apparently, you need work visas to go. And that hadn't been taken care of. So this time, I was bound and determined to go and give those people over there. I wanted to leave it all on the stage. And you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you mean.
You do it 8 times a week, as Whoopi was saying. And so I just went over there and I just did my best. And I loved it. The Royal Albert Hall, you guys, is their version of Carnegie Hall for us. It was very, very special.
And they're a different audience. They're a whole different. They love you.
They were so, like, oh dear, that's fantastic.
Yes.
And they could say, you're a piece of crap, and you still love them because of the way they're taught.
Well, when you were in Europe, you also got a chance to go to Paris, and I think we have a picture of this because it made me laugh. Does this Eiffel make me look?
I do look tall.
You do. How was your trip there?
It was amazing. I had gone in and sung many years ago and left. I was there a total of 12 hours. And the older I get, the more I realize these moments in our life, we have to enjoy them. And I haven't gotten to do that a lot. So I went, I saw the Eiffel Tower, I saw the outside of the Louvre, because evidently I went on the day it was closed. And I ate great food, and then I went to Milan to Teatro alla Scala to see an opera, and it completed me. It was really fun.
And of course, you and I have something in common. I'm a huge...
killing it today.
Thank you very much. I'm trying. Thank you. I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm a huge fan of yours all the way back to You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, which is when you won the Tony, by the way.
Thank you, baby.
And I have to ask you, did you remember what happened? Was it a blur of a day? Did you go nuts? Did you look up there and go, I know exactly what I'm going to say? Or when they called your name, everything just went, what was it like?
I'm really mad I didn't do a victory dance like you. But what happened to me is right before I was announced my category, I had to sing. And I was dressed like a 5-year-old from Charlie Brown, and so I wanted to look like, if I were to win, an adult. So I did a quick change. Yes. And that, you see that picture, that was a wig. So I took that wig off and put that wig on and put that dress on, and I did it in about 14 seconds.
And you did as well.
And I was hoping I'd win because, you know, can you imagine that? Yeah.
But baby, you're coming back. You're coming back to Broadway. Thank God. You're doing which piece, baby?
I'm going to revive a musical that has not been done. The originator was Madeline Kahn and Kevin Kline. And it's on the 20th century, so.
Yes.
And also, you know, next month you are doing a really special concert that's going to be televised on PMS. PMS.
Channel.
I can't even get that channel anymore.
It's right next to Lifetime. Lifetime PMS channel.
Listen, it is going to be a special concert televised on PBS. Can you tell us about it?
I love you so much in this moment. Right? There's a new network, PMS.
What will you be singing on PMS?
Yeah, on PMS I'll be saying, stay away from me. Get the hell out of here, man. Sweating like a pig.
I would pay to see that.
What is on PBS?
I'm sorry,
You are so funny.
I had to go with it. I have a theater in my hometown. We didn't have a theater growing up, and I grew up in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. It's about this big, and there's me in front of it. And they opened a performing arts center and named the theater after me, and so PBS is filming the concert.
Oh, good for you. Now you partnered with Allstate. What is that campaign about?
Okay, I'm here really today to talk because I have been partnering with a cool company, Allstate, you know.
Yes, we do know.
And basically, it's a very simple message. It's, do you guys know how much your things are worth in your home? You should do that, and you should take note, and I'm doing everything by video on my iPad. A few years back in my LA home, I had a bad leak, and everything was ruined, and I didn't have... insurance. Yeah. I didn't have what was this rug cost? Yeah.
I gotta tell you, it is a joy meeting you, and you're everything I ever thought you would be. So nice to meet you very much. Our thanks to Kristin Chenoweth. We will be right back. Let's create that.
Emmy-nominated Scandal star Joe Morton's on the couch. Next.